Whew. All right, everybody, welcome back. Season 4, Week 2 of the MML. Coach Cole and the East Bay Earthquakes trying to get our first win still. Had to play Nick Week 1. Brutal. Repeat of Season 1. Starting off with a loss is never fun. So coming out, trying to also repeat what we did in Season 1, which was, pick up a big win in Week 2. We tried really hard for this. This is like almost playoff level prep for us for this match. That's how bad we don't want to lose. Doesn't mean we'll win. This team's very dangerous and matches up pretty well into ours. We did play him last time, Moco Ho-Oh, but he didn't draft that team and he picked it up late, and we were kind of already cooking with our team, so it doesn't say that much to us in my mind. And I think he's a pretty good battler. He took some big wins last season too at the end. Yeah. There's something I'm forgetting something I was gonna say, but oh well. Can't think of it. So there's something about oh, he made some transactions before the match. It didn't affect our prep at all. We had finished our prep before we saw those transactions, and if anything, it almost kind of scared us more because some of those guys we were kind of expecting. Not that I don't think he can't bring them still. I've brought in guys I've dropped before to a match, but usually tends to be guys you don't like and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get into prep or the stuff because I don't want to keep him waiting too much. Okay. Umbreon felt like a must bring into his match. He's got Darkrai and Lottie at the top of his speed tiers. Both special, so we're max Spadef coming in. Very, very bulky, as you can see. No attacking move was a bold choice. This is the first time I've ever brought him on with no attacking move, and it's not my favorite thing in the world, but it kind of is what it is. Thunder Wave, Moonlight Roar, Baton all felt very important in this match. Thunder Wave, we have to be careful with Hands and Purd around because it ends up giving us a 0 turn. Both of them we should be able to Baton pass quickly out of, but Hands is a little more scary because it'll kill. Pert usually isn't speedy, but it could have just enough speed to outspeed, so we got to be careful with that. And for both of them, we would just switch to Decidueye, and it's probably the smart play. Leftovers for increased healing, inner focus, over synchronize. He shouldn't Dark Pulse us with Darkrai, but it's nice to know that he can't, I guess is the thought with that. So yeah, that's that. Gotta just remember not to keep him around at the end because he will not win a 1v whatever, so. And then Terra Poison to protect against a fighting move. Could have been Ghost, but with Darkrai, I don't want to be weak to it necessarily. And we probably won't pop that. So that was our Spadef guy. This is our physical guy. Rocky Helmet, Decidueye. Very passive as well. Shadow Sneak and U-Turn aren't going to do a whole lot of damage. Roost Defog. Defog especially to keep rocks off. We don't want to see rocks this match. Not good for Entei or Torn. Really not good for anyone. I mean, Crown is the only resist, so not a good week for rocks. And that's not always like this, but this week especially is not fun, especially with no boots on the other guys. Long Reach, just better, I guess, for like Rocky Helmet stuff. If we're taking too much chip, it could be annoying. But Sneak can really help us with like setup on Lottie or Ceruledge. It gives us a chance to revenge them if they don't Terra. It's not going to do that much, so it's not like foolproof or that great overall, but it's something. And also Leaf Blade felt kind of pointless. Like, yeah, you hit Swampert, but it's not great on account of he has so many good switches into grass on his team that you turning out will be better most of the time. The tough thing will be if we keep you turning, how, will he get bold and just be like, you're not staying in. Okay, so next is our likeliest Terra, Assault Vest, offensive Raikou. He's faster than Latios, I believe is the speed we went to. So we have just a small amount of bulk, like 36 HP, T-Bolt, Scald, Terra Blast, Volt Switch. We almost dropped T-Bolt for Shadow Ball, so we're not like totally passive against Lottie. But we're really, really hoping we can Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, get him, because it also hits Hands, it also hits Darkrai. His team's very, very weak overall. And then his resists were faster than most of the time and get out. AV with his natural SpDef makes him very bulky, as you can see. I mean, 236 SpDef is very bulky. I mean, compared to like Umbreon, it's not that bulky, but you're like, man, that's pretty good. Decidueye also pretty bulky SpDef guy. So we got that. We'd love to Volt Switch around. We got to be careful getting him in early until Swampert's gone. It seems like a very likely bring for him, so we expect it. And because of that, we have our next two mons are tricks to try to catch him. First one is Terragrass Crown. Like we said, we don't want to pop this. We really want to pop the other one, but we might not have a choice because we don't have a grass move on Decidueye. And you'll see why we need this backup. Eject button's really cool because this is the check to Pheasantipity. So if he U-turns, we block his U-turn and we get to switch out, which is what we really want. We don't want to stay in with Crown because he's very easy to switch into with this team. We can Volt Switch, but again, if Pert's not gone, then we can't do that. But if Pert's becoming a problem, we can Volt Switch and then just Terra Blast, kill him the next turn, hopefully. But yeah, really cool set. Eject button, another reason that we're doing that too is because of Ceruledge and Poltergeist. Obviously, it doesn't do any damage if we're not holding an item. It's not perfect because, I mean, we are faster naturally, but you know, you can also just click Fire Move and kill us. So it's not great, and we also can't damage him for too much. Like Psychic, maybe Volt Switch does a lot, but not great, and neither is the Terra. So this one, I'm really happy about that we came up with the set. I really hope it works in game. It might not, but it's Entei. It's faster than Porygon, faster than Como-Oh. So if Porygon down to Como-Oh, we were 1 point faster than that. Reason why is because by doing so, we can be Jolly instead of like Hasty or whatever to be minus SpDef. Because we do have some Spatak investment because we have Solar Beam Power Herb. Goal is hopefully he brings in Swampert to check this thing. It could be Ceruledge. I really hope it's Swampert. And then we can Solar Beam him the next turn. It should kill a max defense set. More SpDef sets will live, but that's fine overall because it's not going to be checked as easily by, you know, well, it's like he shouldn't bring it in if it's not fit. He could. If it's SpDef, he could still check it because it checks it so well, but I would think he brings it physical if he's going to check Entei with it. So E-Speed, Terra Normal to pick off guys in a desperate situation. Crunch for Ceruledge, and yeah, Sacred Fire, just good general damage. He's kind of our Gloomon. He doesn't have a specific role in the match. He does good against things like Dusclops, Fortress, like we said, Ceruledge, and Leafeon, so definitely getting a little nervous here. Torn, Terra Bug. So this is a max, Adamant max attack. Torn. The reason why is with the Scarf, it gives us a really good chance to revenge Darkrai and Lottie if they come. I don't expect them to be Scarfed, and even if they are checked easier by Umbreon if they are. And then Fez, he brought it Scarf last week, but personally I think that's a really goofy build. I think he should be max SpDef or defensive most weeks. I mean, that's what he does well. Be passive, get the U-turns off, get in other guys, let the poisons tick up, and just be really hard to remove. So if he doesn't do that, I think we're okay with that. And then Leafeon is, to me, a bad bring and also a weird thing to stay in on with the Torn. You have to be careful of Leafeon knockoff. So I haven't prepped for it too much, but I'm pretty sure I remember it gets knockoff from when I was using it. So that's that knockoff. Also good for the ghosts. Also just if the U-turns aren't doing enough. Also hits Lottie. So if we're revenging Lottie, we could knock off if we like. We have to risk dying. Brick Break is another way, along with Defog, to remove screens, which he brought week 1, and then Fly is a little goofy in singles, but if we're Scarfed and it's like last chance, it doesn't really matter, unless he like sets up on it, which you would have to know, and it's our best damaging move. So that is the team we're bringing, so let's get ready. Very, very nervous. Hopefully we set this up right. We did not set up our first match because Nick likes to set him up, so hopefully we did it right. Rocky Helmet, Assault Vest, Power Herb. I hate my brain. I need to look at it again, make sure it's the power herb, because I actually don't know what the power herb even looks like. 'Cause I don't use it ever. That is the power herb. Good job. Glad we wasted everybody's time. Oh my god. Are we nervous? Probably. Alright, Scarf. Everyone looks right. We did the Entei music last time. We'll do it again since we're bringing him again. I'm getting very nervous. We do not want to go down 0-2, but it's going to be a very tough match. We have to make sure we're playing well. I'd really like to see a 6. I think once we see a 6, we'll be a little more relaxed, potentially. Really hope to not see Cerule Edge. It does pretty well into the team overall. I mean, destroys Decidueye and Crown, and neither one really has a great way to do anything against it. Torn can knock, but that's not, you know, once he's faster, we're so frail we die. Umbreon's built Spadef, and Entei is kind of busy this match and could end up taking Rock's Chip and stuff, so that would be our biggest fear. Again, is like a setup Cerule Edge set, probably. Maybe under prep for it a little bit. But his team's good, and there's times when you just can't prep for everything, and you kind of just have to hope. We're hoping he looks at Umbreon, foul play calcs. We're hoping, I mean, he didn't run Poltergeist last week. He kind of got, I don't want to say got stuffed, but it didn't do great, his setup set, so maybe he's a little dejected, feeling like it's not the best set. But yeah, we gotta lead. I think we're gonna lead Torn. The only thing I would consider not doing it is because if there's no Darkrai, but I think we'd still lead it just because it's so whatever, relatively free because it's Scarf U-turn. Cerule Edge would be our worst nightmare lead for this specific team. I think we'd have to knock with Torn and risk a lot of damage getting taken right out of the gate. So let's hope he doesn't lead that. I'd rather see anything else, pretty much. Pert, Rotom Fan, Porygon, Fez, Lottie, Leafeon. Name anybody else. I don't want to see Cerule Edge lead. I'm gonna pull up another damage calc thing while I'm at it. Got the Discord. I think Nick and ZJ are playing right now. I wish I could watch that, but we got our own match to deal with, so. Oh boy. We're getting iced out. No, but definitely he's probably doing his own intro as well, so that's fine. Gives us some time to maybe think about stuff. Yeah, Crown for Fez, Torn, good Revenger. Definitely asking a lot of Raikou and Entei this week, and same with Umbreon and Decidueye. A lot of low tier guys trying to come up big this week. I mean, Crown was our #1 pick, but you know, he's got a tough matchup without Terra Grass, and even if once he Terra Grasses, then he can't check Fez. So it's another reason why we don't want to do it. We really want to do Raikou Terra Fairy. I think that feels like the the best one overall. And also, we didn't mention it, but Entei and Raikou are both inner focus, so they can't get flinched. So we got 3 guys inner focus this week against Darkrai and potential flinches. We also have to watch out for Hypnosis. I think if he does Hypnosis us with Umbreon on the switch, then we would just double back to Torn. Alright, told him we're searching. I'm turning off Discord sound. Woo! Alright, let's see these 6. Latios is a guarantee. No Cerule Edge. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so he does have hands. Does have Pert, Fez, Lottie. No Darkrai either. He does bring Porygon. And then Rotom Fan. Rotom Fan is interesting, but I think Raikou can take that. So I think Raikou for you. Sid. Crown. Entei's opened up pretty big. Umbreon. Porygon is also Raikou. So Raikou's got a bigger match now. And then Pert. Do we want to lead Entei now? No. There's probably an argument to lead Entei, because he's probably not going to lead Lottie. I have to be really careful with Porygon. Umbreon can also help against Porygon, though. That's for sure. Yeah. Hopefully it's a good match. Looks like we prepped pretty well. No Cerule Edge is great. Honestly, it really is. I don't know if that's too loud or not loud enough. Should have updated our playout picture. So he leads Fan. We should be faster. We could give up that we're scarfed here, but I think that's okay. Okay, so we might have given up scarfed. Should be a Volt. Goes for light screen. Interesting. I'm gonna Volt switch. If he goes Pert, it's fine because we'll get into Decidueye and can defog. So it's a good switch on him. Oh, no. So he goes hands. So this works for us because we're going to Sid. You should have Ice Punch. It's a little odd to bring it in like this. But we really want to get rid of those screens, and I kind of want to deter him from doing it again. It'd be nice if he just swaps here. He doesn't have anything to fear. Yeah. Let's see how much he does to Decidueye here. Wow. Oh, a crit? That might matter. Hold on. Wow. That was quite a chunk. With a crit would kill. If it's like Adamant Band. If it's not, would it still kill if I take away the band? It's probably locked into that. That is really rough. I think we're gonna go Entei and do the thing. Crunch does so little. Beautiful. Nice burn. Alright, let's do the thing. This is really ideal. Hopefully it doesn't swap. Nice. Big kill. Big kill. Okay, so that thing is gone. Volt switching is free. That was really good, really good. And we'll see who he wants to go to now. No switch for hands is brutal. That crit is really bad. Because we could have kept healing off that damage since we're faster, but that crit is really tough. It did let us get an Entei and kill Pert though, so that's really cool. Which is the other guy Decidueye was here for, so we have ways to revenge hands, but it's not overall great anymore. Raikou can handle this thing. Is this thing important anymore? Not particularly. I kind of want to see if you're scarfed. What would you be here for? I mean, he can kind of help against hands. But I really want Raikou's health now for that same matchup. Should live. Oof. Hmm. $35 to $41. I mean, it's possible, right? Oh, so close. Probably wish it would Umbreon, but it's okay. Asante. He still has Fez, Lottie, Porygon, Rotom. Interesting. We still have Brick Break to remove these screens. T-Bolt does a lot, so does Volt Switch. If he stays in, he should be going for screens. It's our best way to remove Lottie, who still has his Terra. Baton pass back. We're not gonna kill from where he's at though, that's the thing. It's frustrating. Yep. So probably Torn was the play. question marked. Brutal. Mojito. Just bodied my camera. Alright. This is a tough match. For sure. So, this is always Crown. He could call it with a Heat Wave. So, go ahead and stop that U-turn. This is pretty risky. I don't like those screens up. It's funny, I think we wanted to actually stay in there with the eject pack for once. Nice. Whew. Already removed Kurt. Porygon's like on a sack. This thing's scarfed. Hopefully it didn't U-turn. Damn you. Let's see what he goes to. This would be a good time for him to go Lottie, probably. Definitely not easy for him with who he's got left. Like Porygon's Scarf faster, but will you kill? I don't know. Fez is becoming hard to break. And we definitely gotta be careful with Umbreon now. He's not great. Torn took some chip. We're very special now. I mean, Psychic's gonna kill this thing. Unless he Terras. Well, he could be like max bulk. Since he screens. If he's max HP, it's still a chance to kill, so feel pretty good about clicking Psychic. Also, I'm not switching around anymore in this thing. It needs to die. Come on, kill. Oh my god, this thing's a bulky mofo. Torn's the fastest guy around. And he only has light screen up. That was turn 1. Keep that. It's really tempting to brick break. Light screen's up. Hurts everybody else. So he's got Lottie Fez hands. Like, light screen's up. No, not Entei. Raikou. If he has light screen... What the fuck is light screen? So that's a decent chunk. Really hope he goes Fez. There's 2 turns of light screen. I mean, we didn't break light screen because we didn't want to give him a free switch, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to. When are we gonna be able to get it off with Torn now without causing a problem? So. Oh, and Raikou's faster, so... Yeah, maybe we should have gave up Torn. Yeah. I was like worried about a Terra whatever or something. It's like, he's not gonna do that. Okay, now this is the thing. How the hell do we beat this guy now? He is Choice Band. Choice Band EQ. Pray for the EQ. good call. It's 3 turns of screens. We could try to stall this guy out. Does not take a lot. Okay. I mean, we could go the passive route, but that just seems goofy. Yeah, because we can't let hands come back in. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful timing. This can do a lot. Oof. That won't do it, I don't think. We're still faster. So while he's dead, or he's saving it and going to Fez, but it's kind of pointless now. Oh, that light screen ending right at the right time. Jeez. Thank God he wasn't the thing. Oof. I mean, you can go to Fez, but then I'm gonna volt to Tachyon Cutter guy. It's just Fez in hands. I think we got him now. Shouldn't matter particularly who he goes to. It's 72 to 86 to... Yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to see. Now we just volt. Getting crown. Well, he still has his Terra. That's one thing that can save him. We can Volt and sack Umbreon, but we risk giving him health back. He certainly Terras here, right? Does it matter though? If he Terra grasses, we're not going to be able to do shit. Yeah. See what he tears into. Dark would be the worst. Psychic. That's really good. Well, it was a good tear on his. Terra Psychic was not on my bingo card. And that might be the win for him. It's really close. I don't know if we can do enough to him now. Be really close. 41%. Ugh. I mean, we're pretty sure he's banded. Gotta think about this. He should just U-turn back to the guy. I'd like T-Wave. Really hoping he doesn't have roost. So now I think we have to T-Wave and hope to get some pair luck. Nope. Alright, hopefully we can do enough. Para, please, para. Oof. Took that okay. That was a crit, though. I don't think we'll do enough. Ah, brutal. All right, GG, man. That was a tough game. Well, 0-2. Haven't started that way since our first draft league season, so not off to a good start. I think we had good prep. He just had a really good Terra, and maybe we didn't play around it enough. We thought about it at that one point, but I don't know if that saved us there. But yeah, that was a good one. We'll get this uploaded.